Welcome to Super Chocobo World. Now that I've acquired a max cape on my hardcore Ironman, it's time to work on completing the collection log. Each episode will include 3 random generated tasks, an easy, medium, and hard assignment which are based upon Tedious's spreadsheet designations. In addition, every 3rd episode will include an elite final boss task, which will be significantly more difficult and time consuming than the rest. There are some assignments such as acquiring a revenant weapon which may be unrealistic for my hardcore Ironman to complete. In this instance, there will be some exceptions where my main account will be allowed to complete the designated task in lieu of mini Chocobo. Hope you enjoy, and I'll see you at the end. For our first task, let's fish up a big bass. For those of you who don't have a clue on what big net fishing is, it's an old fishing method which has a chance to dredge up multiple species of fish, which include the cod, herring, and of course bass. There are also other chances to fish things up, such as you can fish up caskets which contain things like gems, as well as you can get oysters with pearls in them, seaweed, and also leather boots. Since big net fishing is a little bit different than normal fishing and you don't always get a bass, just keep in mind it is more than 1,000 casts of your net to go ahead and acquire one of these. However, in just the specific bass category, for every 1,000 bass that you receive, you should get at least 1 big bass. Well, I've always wanted a big bass on old school RuneScape, but I never really got around to it. Most people you'll know have a big shark or a big swordfish just because by chance they got really lucky when they were doing that, but nobody does big net fishing for more than a couple of levels, so you never really see these. Also, you can mount them in your player-owned house, which is actually pretty cool. I almost forgot that you can fish up clue scrolls now too, so we'll be getting a couple of those hopefully. Drop the bass. Not the best that it could have been, but at least I got a medium clue right after. The big bass has been acquired. Not too bad of a medium task. Just to get a new piece of Barrows, it won't be too bad. One of the most annoying things about being an Ironman before the collection log is that unfortunately most of my stuff did not count towards it if it was a tradable item. In 430 chests, I've definitely had more than these 4 items, and unfortunately they don't ever count, so even if I get duplicates of some of these items that I already own, it's kind of a win in my book. Here are all of my Barrows items, so the first being the Aram's top, which did count. I have a bunch of duplicate Varax pieces, and then a bunch of weapons. I mean, not really too much Barrows, but I mean, I still have a lot more than the collection log obviously said. This is my setup I will be taking to Barrows. I don't know exactly if it's optimized with the Brimstone ring. I don't really think I need a Brimstone ring since they already have 0 mage defense, but I'm gonna go ahead and camp this, and this is just my lazy setup where I don't have to switch except for Arams. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this, and I'm just gonna have on the max cape for the Ring of Life, just because you can never be too careful. Go. Frick. Also, it should be mentioned that I want the Carol's top or bottom, preferably. Chest number 2. Go. Wah, wah, wah. Ooh, just death runes. No. Go. Yes! That's a good item! Hell yeah! Oh, this is one of the only items I wanted. Yes, yes, yes. My Barrows luck has been somewhat crazy. Now, I've only had 2 items in the last 50 chests, which is still pretty good, but the fact that they were both items that I very much want, which were the Aram's rope top and the Carol's leather skirt, are just insane. Now, all I really need is that Carol's top, and I only really want that for Zammy nowadays. It appears our first ever hard assignment is to get a unique from the Kraken. I originally thought I could get the uncharged trident as well as the Kraken tentacle, but it turns out there's an entirely different section for Krakens within the boss log. So the only 3 items that I could get technically were the Kraken pet, the tentacle, and the jar. However, the Kraken pet actually has its own section, so we're only really looking for the tentacle and or the jar of dirt right now. Hey, first task done on the goal of getting a Kraken task. Let's get a new task. What's it gonna be? Hey, that's a pretty easy task. 3 of them? I'll do that. Why not? Hell yeah. All right. Oh, wait. Skip that bad boy. Wait a second. Is Kraken's blocked? No, I've had Kraken's banned. Oh, no. It's... Oh. Karasks. I'll do that. Key number 1 of this Kraken grind. Oh, that's rare. That's a 1 in 1,000, isn't it? Well, we'll take it. Why not? Ooh, we got one. Yes. All right. And I don't see a valuable loot, which means, okay, we didn't at least get a staff. He's not that rare either. Oop. Task complete. Am I feeling gargoyles right now? I skipped them before. I probably should do one. Oh. Whoa, that's an insanely rare drop. Oh, I got a superior. Listen to your heart. Nope, nothing. I just got my 5th Brimstone Key. It's a 1 in 87 chance of getting it from this task, and I've only have like less than 200 of them to kill.
Task completed.
So if you're wondering why I'm not just skipping a bunch of tasks in order to get the Kraken task, I still want that chance at the Imbued Heart and Eternal Gem. Smoke Devils do have the best chance of giving me the Imbued Heart, so I never ever want to pass up this task, especially since it's so fast with a cannon plus barrage. I have had an Imbued Heart on my main. Unfortunately, my superior luck is just god awful on this account. I've only ever had 1 unique, and that was a missed battle staff in all of 99 Slayer. Brimstone Key number 2. I expect to get a little bit more from these guys because they're a lot higher combat. I probably should get on average 3 on this task. I have no clue though. And I just mentioned my last key. I actually just got another one, and I got a hard clue.
Got a raging clue right now.
Okay, give me the heart. Nope. Task completed. Okay. Brimstone Key number 1. Task complete. And we have to do it.
Task completed.
Konar is kind of unique because she assigns monsters that you have to kill in a certain area, but in exchange you get these keys known as Brimstone Keys, which can open her Brimstone chest, which will ultimately give you various items. However, the main thing to note from this Brimstone chest is you have a 1 in 1,000 chance of receiving a Dusk Mystic piece of gear. All of these happen to be in the collection log, so it is rather efficient for me to actually go ahead and try for all of these pieces and continuously do Konar whenever I get assigned a collection log task. Say goodnight. Nope. I swear Krakens kind of terrorize me whenever I have them unblocked, and I always get assigned to them, but however, I had been assigned over 20 tasks if you include all the ones that I skipped, and I still had no sign of them. Whatever. We'll do it. Give me the heart, please. Please, 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 please. Oh my god! Nope. Frick. I'm the kind of YouTuber that does commentary and then realizes after I do all of my commentary that my freaking recorder wasn't on, and now I'm not going to redo it because I'm mad. But anyways, I got a Brimstone Key finally. Another free 100 Slayer points. Thank you. I swear I should ban these things again. Ooh, I already got a grubby key. At least these dudes are pretty easy Slayer points. I have been doing Slayer for over 24 hours now, and I still don't have a Kraken task. This is definitely the one. Say goodnight. You better watch out, Douglas. Task is done. Let's get Kraken. This is getting deleted. Totally did not see what my task was, but I guess I have to go kill worms. I still do need a dragon sword. Oh, I already have one of those. No. Task done. No, I'm not redoing worms. It just gave me... Oh, I got Kraken! Yes! Hey! The setup I'll be using for Kraken is pretty much a max mage defensive bonus while still getting the maximum amount of mage percent damage. So I'll be using all of this stuff. The ring doesn't really matter too much. I still want to have a ring of life, and I'd still like to get that extra magic percent damage. Kill number 1, is it going to be anything? No, and I already have 950 kill count here. I've had 2 Kraken tentacles, and then 1 trident from the boss, and then 1 baby trident. Unfortunately for the log, I will need to get another baby trident eventually. I'll have to come back to that. And this, my friends, is finally the quadruple number 1000 cave Kraken kill count. Ever since 2015, Kraken hasn't been nearly as profitable as it used to be. However, with Konar, you can still make a ton of money off of the extra Brimstone Keys. It's only a 1 in 60 drop or so from the Kraken boss, which is really insanely good. And those sprinkled on with things like battle stats, oak planks, pure coins, and the occasional magic seed definitely add up very quickly. And unfortunately, I was not able to achieve a Kraken unique on my very first Kraken task. Oh, I got a whip! Yum! Oh! I'll smooch it into the mic. I'll probably. By chance, I finished my Slayer task. I did not notice it in the chat. In the Slayer tower down in the basement, you can only attack things that you are assigned to, but if you happen to go to Superior on that last kill, you can actually still attack that. Needless to say, at this point in time, I was playing Pokemon Showdown, and I did not notice in the chat that I had actually finished my task, and I quickly attacked another Abyssal Demon. Thankfully, I instantly noticed its HP bar was way bigger than it should have been. On top of this, you also have a chance of being hit a maximum of 31, so essentially he can one-hit you. This is the second Rune Dragon task I've gotten. I feel like I should probably just go ahead and extend these because it's definitely a very good task. I still do need a Visage, obviously, and also getting the dragon limbs is something in the collection log, so getting this out of the way would be quite useful. Also, there is the very rare chance that I get the dragon lump, I think it is, which makes the plate body. Slayer has been my last 99 to max 3 times in RuneScape, and that is just because I really don't like this skill. If you think about it, RuneScape is like the only game where you try and play it the least amount of time as well as the least actively. I should definitely have been a philosopher. No, don't say things like that. Dagonos in the catacombs of Krand, I'll do that. It seems about the time I do my shameless Twitch plug, as well as I ask you to hit that subscription button if you haven't already. We are getting closer and closer each day towards 10,000 subscribers. Also, if you'd like to keep up with the day-to-day things that happen on this account, feel free to go to my Twitch channel, which will be on the screen here at twitch.tv/SoChocobo, and drop me a follow. Just say hi whenever you see me online, and you know, I'll always respond. I wasn't even recording. Oh, we got more Kraken. Didn't even notice. Yeah, you can right click, go in the instance, and just hit your 1 key, and it instantly does it. Oh, we're done. We're done! I win! I win! Woo! That's a task done! Hell yeah! Well, now that we got the Kraken Tentacle, it's finally time to open all of the clue scrolls and Brimstone Keys that we acquired. That's a total of 1 medium clue as well as 10 hard clues. Hopefully we get something good. It's been a very, very lucky week for me, so crossing my fingers, maybe get some third age, maybe get a master clue with a mimic. Those both would be very great. Ugh! Hey, no, I didn't. I need the holy one. 1? No. Not the one we need. We need the blue one. That's Sarah. Oh, Arma. I guess, valuable. Hey, do I have this? Wait. Oh, unique. Well, we'll save that. And there's a master. Well, it turns out that the red D'hide body G was new. I swear I already had this in my bank, but I guess I still need it for the collection log. I must have gotten it too early, so unfortunately that's the only unique item until this master, but we still have 6 more clues to do. 1. Oh, looks like we're cut short here, fellas. Well, we got the Bandos God Sword, Bandos Cloak, Bandos Plate Body Step. This is the hardest clue step in the game, so unfortunately gonna have to drop this one. Unfortunately, these clues were not too kind to us. Wow, a 3rd master. I just got 3 masters and like 10 clue scrolls. And it looks like a normal master clue to me, fellas. We earned a total of 38 Brimstone Keys during this entire endeavor of getting a Kraken tentacle. I most likely would like to get the Dusk Mystic. However, I would be fine with anything that is relatively useful for my account. Dragon Darts would probably be the best. All right, perfect. And then I'll voice over the rest of this. La-di-da-di-da. Let's open them. Woo! If I do get Dusk Mystic, will be very happy, by the way. Those are arrow tips. More arrow tips. Oh, it shows in the chat too. Cool. So I guess we're looking for, yeah, like I said, we're just really looking for Mystic, huh? Wow, have I gotten... Oh, there we go. Look at that. Valuable. I was starting to be a little bit discouraged because I was thinking I probably would not get a piece of Dusk Mystic. It is a 1 in 1,000 chance of receiving any specific piece, which turns out to be a 1 in 200. Whoa. Holy crap. Look how valuable that is. 4 of these is 700k. Okay. Ooh, more Dragon Darts. Come in. Give me the Mystic. I forgot to mention I also did open all of my clues as well as all of these keys on my Twitch stream, so feel free to drop me a follow at twitch.tv/SoChocobo. 5 left. Oh! Yes! I actually got one! I actually got one! Oh, yes. Oh, yes, yes, yes. It's a 1 in 1,000. Ah! Hell yeah. Not the fact. Look at that. Oh, Mini Chocobo has received Dusk Mystic Hat. Hell yeah. You know, I don't even care. I already got a piece of Mystic. Like, that's better than you can hope for. Trust me, like that. It's so rare to get a piece of this. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Oh my god. It's worth more than I thought. Wow. What would it be under? Other? Slayer, maybe? There it is. There it is. The brand new collection log. Next time on Super Chocobo World, the series. That's going to wrap up episode number 1 of the Super Chocobo World series. Each episode of the series will be released every Sunday at 4:00 p.m. UTC. A huge thank you to Kate for making this whole production possible. She spent as many hours, if not more, working on this project, and she created all of the art as well as the original idea for this whole project. I'll have her Twitter and Instagram linked down below if you'd like to check out a lot more of her stuff. She does a lot of pixel art, painting, everything. Also, a huge thank you to Tedious for allowing me to use his task generator spreadsheet for this entire series, as well as C Engineer for allowing me to use some of his voice clips. We're getting very close to 10,000 subscribers, and I would just like to take a moment to thank each and every one of you for being a part of this journey. Thank you again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again very, very soon.